Hello, welcome to Spy Money. I'm going to show you the Spy Money Suite Scalper that's only available with the Ninja Suite package. And in that, this is one of our main indicators we use for entering. It does a really good job. And when we combine it with some other indicators that we have within the Ninja Suite lease, it will make it really just almost a no loser. I mean, you're going to have losers, don't get me wrong, but the win rate is just really high. On this particular one, we have the bars and we enter on the open of the next one. So just on this one, we try to go for a $300 target, and right there's one, and right here is another one. This particular strategy has done very well. We have a bot that runs with it, and again, we go for the $300 target. You can see this one right here would be a loser because you wouldn't have got your target. But again, when you add in, I usually trade with four indicators, and all four of them together usually makes you, not get into the losing trades, but you will have some losers. It's going to happen. On this one, what we do is we try to go for three net wins. So if we do three net wins, once you win three, you quit. So this would be one, this would be two, and this would be three. So at this point, you would quit and you would have your $900 is what we're looking for. So if we try to trade for 50% of our trade. So this is NQ. So if NQ is trading at $1,000 margin, our goal is to try to make 500. And if you stick to those rules, it actually works out pretty good for you. Now, there's different rules in here that would make us, there's actually 5 rules that we use that actually work really well. And if you stick to those 5 basic rules, they're not hard to follow, then you'll usually come out pretty good on it. And you can deviate from the rule a little bit, but usually if you do, you're going to lose money. So on this one, when we lost on this one here, we would be waiting. And we would not continue to take all these losing trades. So it actually helps you out. But as you can see, even at a loss, right there, you're looking at about $200 on each loss that you would have. So if you didn't stop here and you kept going, so you would have 3 winners here, and then you'd have 2 net, and this will be back to, that would be a break even, so we count that, but not as a winner, so you're still 2 net. And then right here, you're 1 net. Now you're back to 0. This would be -1 plus, back to 0, +1, and you just keep on going. So whenever you trade, you need to have rules to make sure that you don't trade all of these bad trades. And I have those rules in place, and we include that with the SpyBot leads. I go over them and teach them. They're not hard to follow. To give you an example of how this works, you can go back. You can see these are all $300 winners. Now, you could actually make a lot more with it if you had other tools to go by in order to know where your exits would be. And that's where we have a couple other indicators that I'll show in another video, some different ones, and then I'll have a video that shows all of them together. So just keep watching. I'll try to get those posted today. But if you come back through here, and this is the open. There's still a lot of winners in here. You're going to get a loser here and there. But what I like to do is I like to trade. I'm usually up and at the computer by about 6 a.m. Eastern time in the morning. So what I do is I want to get my 3 nets. So my 6 o'clock would be right here. So this one wouldn't quite make the 300, but it would get me a break even because the rules would get me a break even. So I wouldn't lose money. And this one, the total's 895. You wouldn't have made 895. We all know that, but you would have got your 300. And then so that would have put you 1 trade net. And then this one's 2 trades net. This one you wouldn't have got it, but you would have broke even. And then right here would be your 3 trades. So right here is your 3 trades that you're looking for. And honestly, if you get 2 trades, you're over your 50% margin or profit, what you're looking for. So if you're $1,000 on each trade, this would get you roughly $600 plus whatever you made here and a little bit there. So you would be well over your 50% margin, but we try to go for 3 net trades, and that puts you about $900 depending on where you took your profit. Like on these right here, we know that it's going to come down to this area, so we would be trading down to this area. And there's other indicators that we use that show the zones and levels and so forth. So on this one, we would have had our 3 net trades and we quit. Now, would we have taken this one? Yes, and it would have been a loser, but we would have picked up more money here than we lost. But again, we're at our 3 and we stop. Usually within about 1 to 2 hours, I have all of my trades done and I can go about my day. Now, if you want to make more than, say, $900, because 3 net trades is $900, if you want to make more than that, then you just up your contract. So if you go to 2 contracts, it's $1,800. If you go to 3, it's $2,700, so forth. It just keeps on going. Usually, I will trade anywhere up to 10 contracts doing this, and so it depends on the day. If I feel good about the day, then I will put more contracts behind it. So if we have more of a roller coaster effect, then that's what we'll do. Now this was Friday, so if we go back, and I'll just show you another day. And again, you have all of this in here that you'll be making a lot of money on if you're trading it. So here's another day, and let's see, 6 o'clock would be about here. So you would have 1 there, 2, and 3. So there's your 3 net trades. You quit the rest of the time. Get your 3 and go on. If you want more than $900, then you just do 2 contracts and you're at $1,800. So right here is another day. That's Thursday. So we go back, we look at one more. And this is why I trade during these times, because usually when you trade around that time, you're going to get your money. So right here, this one is at 6 o'clock. And 6 o'clock is an arbitrary number, so you would have got your money here. You would have got your money here, and you would have lost $200 here. So you would have lost your 200, but you would have got it back here, and you're at 2 net trades right here. This would be a loser here for 200, but you would have got your other one here, so you're still 2 net, and then here is your 3rd. And if you wanted, there's your 4th. Here's your 5th. Here's your 6th. Here's your 7th. But you don't need to trade all those. Get your 3 net, be done for the day, get out of the market. So just come in like a thief in the night. Just come in, get your trades, and get out. So there's the last 3 days that we had, and just to give you an idea of how this works, if we go back, say, 90 days, and then I'm just going to drag this all the way back. I'm not even going to pick a date. So right there, this one is 6 o'clock in the morning, okay? So our first trade, if we get up at 6 o'clock, I mean, if you got a 5:45, there's 1 trade, 2. But let's just say 6. So here's 1 trade. You lose. You're back to 0. 1, 2. This one right here would be a break even. And this one right here would be, that would be -2. And because of that, you wouldn't be trading any of this right here. And then your next one would be here, which would be a break even. So then here's 3 and here's 4. So you still got your trades. We have rules that we follow to make us not get into the chop market. And as long as you know your rules and you trade it and you have the scalper indicator, then you should be doing really well with it. As you can see, even if we kept trading, there's a lot of good trades in here. When we go to the open, a lot of times you got to watch it, because usually about the first 15 minutes or so, you get chopped. And if you look, this is 9:37 to 9:41 here. So if you waited to 9:45 is right here. So you would have got 1 trade there, and then you get a little chop. So you wouldn't have traded any of this here, and then you would have traded, let's see, this one, and this one. So you would have got your 3 net trades in. Actually, that'd be 2. Then add this one, be your 3rd. So again, you follow the rules, and when you follow the rules, then you can do pretty good. So I will just drag this to another time. And again, you can trade this anytime you want. It's just when I trade it. So on this one, see, 6 o'clock is right here. So we would have missed this one. That's a winner, winner, winner. 3 are done. And this one would have been 2, back to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 winners right there. 7 times 3, that's what we're looking for, $300 a trade. 7 and 3 is $2,100 on a $1,000 investment. But when you start doing that, you're staying in the market too long. You want to get in, get your 3 trades, and get out. And like I said, if you want to make more money, then add more contracts. If you're interested in this, I'll show you where you need to go. In order to do this, is you go up here to my website, spymoneyllc.com, and click on the Ninja Suite right here. When you click on the Ninja Suite, it tells a little bit about what we do. We have all the indicators that I have on my website are included in the lease. As long as you lease, you have access to them. And then plus you get all of these indicators, and I add indicators almost weekly. I look for things that is going to help us make more money, and if it will help, then I will do it. A lot of times people will come up with an idea, and I'll look at it, and if I see that it does pretty good, then I add it and we do it. But you can see the one that we're talking about right now is this one right here, the Spy Money Suite Scalper. That's the one we're talking about today. It is one of my better indicators. It does a great job. And when you combine it with a couple other indicators, it does even better. But you can run it by itself and do really good with it as long as you follow the rules. We also have an auto trading bot. So if you don't want to trade that manually, we have the bot for it. You turn it on and you let it run, and then you control the bot depending on the rules. The bot doesn't know all the rules yet. We're adding it slowly. Some of the rules are kind of hard for it to follow, but we're adding the rules to it to make it where it's untouched and it just follows and does exactly what it's supposed to, as far as the way we trade it manually. But you can pause the bot based on the rules and such, and it'll enter the trade. And you can move the targets if you want, and so forth. We also have live trading. I don't do live trading a lot, but I do it several times a week. The problem with live trading is a lot of times I will scalp, and by the time I get in, the person will miss the entry, and whenever I get out, sometimes I miss the entry, and that's the problem with the live trading. I do it, and I show it, and I talk through the trade, let you know what we're looking at. It's live, and I also do live training. So I will go in and say someone's having trouble with something. I'll do a live training on that, and everybody can join in and everybody learn. Well, I have a Discord room, and it's only for the Ninja Suite lease people. And when you're in there, it's not a bunch of it's mainly just trading talk, and it does very well. The people are there to learn; they're not there to play. And having a public Discord is somewhat hard because you don't have people in there that are serious. This one, everybody's paying to be there. They want to learn, and we're coming up with different ideas. And as soon as I find some settings or something that work a little better, then we discuss that, and everybody, capitalizes on it. The indicators here is just a few of them and a few little videos about different things. But if you come out the bottom, you click on the sign up now, and when you do that, it'll bring it in and put it into your account, and then you just go ahead and purchase it. It is a 30-day renewal. If you don't want to renew it at the end of the lease, you just go into your website on my website in your account, and you just click on subscribe, and it won't charge you. A very high percentage, I don't know the exact percentage, but it's in the 90s. People continue to lease the bot, and the reason they do is because it works. They make money. So if it's something that you're interested in, let me know. Also, the funded accounts, it does work on the funded accounts. So if you're in here, click on one of these 3 up here. This one right here, the only bad thing about UProfit is their customer support is just it's horrible. That's the only thing that I don't like about it. If you're wanting to trade long term and stay in one long term, Apex is the one to go. But their trailing drawdown is not the easiest. Sometimes to get funded, it'll pull back on you, and you'll sometimes blow your accounts. The Earn to Trade does a pretty good job. I don't like the scaled in features on it, but if you click on any of these 3 right here, also we have discounts down here. You can put these discounts in, and it'll give it to you. The Earn to Trade, when you click on that logo, it's automatically applied. UProfit, once you click on it, then just put in this discount code. Apex is the same here. Apex is, I think they're still running 80% off right now. So they always run a lot of specials. That is one thing about them. Their customer support is second to none. Great company. I just don't like the trailing drawdown, and I don't like how they hold your money forever. But if you're looking for something long term, that's probably their better one to go with. I like them as a company. And if you have any questions, you can come over here to the contact page, click on contact, and put your information in here. And make sure that you add this to your spam folder, because if you do not, sometimes when I reply back, some people it goes to spam. So make sure you add that to your spam filter, or check your spam to make sure it's not there when I reply. I usually reply pretty quick. It's usually not very long. If I'm at the PC, usually it's immediately. I like to give good customer support. People don't like to wait around, so that's what we do. And again, this one right here is your Spybot Scalper. It does a really good job. I give all the settings that I use. I don't change the settings every day. I use the same ones over and over and over, and it works. It's nothing that you have to look for. And as far as, should I start trading, I give rules that you look back and you can tell if you should be trading or not. So it's actually pretty easy to do. You can trade this manually, or you can trade it with a bot. It is included with the Ninja Suite lease. So when you lease, you get this, and this indicator alone, if this is all you used out of the whole thing, is worth the lease because of how much money that you can possibly make with it. Have any questions, let me know. I'm be looking forward to hearing from you. If you need to speak to me, or if you need a live, not a training, but just a live stream to where I can show you how some things work, we can do that as well. Just let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you. Looking forward to working with you. Have a great day.